Friends, welcome to ALPHORES e-learning botany classes. In previous session, we started types of classifications. I told that classifications are of three types. First one is artificial system of classification. Second one is natural system of classification. Third one is phylogenetic system of classification. We completed a artificial system of classification. Now we are going for natural system of classification. What it is? Natural system of classification. Natural system of a classification. Okay, natural system of a classification. Listen here. Sir, in this classification, all possible important characters are considered. Mostly morphological characters are considered. All possible important characters, mostly morphological characters are considered. Okay, all possible important characters, mostly which characters? Mostly morphological characters. Mostly morphological characters, okay, are considered. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, all possible important characters are considered. Mostly morphological characters are considered. Sir, this natural system of classification, it provides an easy means for plant identification. Therefore, provides which classification? Natural system of classification provides an easy means of what, sir? Plant identification. Easy means of plant identification. Okay, easy means of plant identification. Sir, in this natural system of classification, first plants are classified into few number of large groups. Plants are classified into large groups. Number of these large groups are few. Therefore, plants are first classified into few number of large groups. Then this large group is subdivided until smallest group is attained. Smallest group such as species is attained. For easy understanding of this statement, I am saying, sir, first all plants, they are kept in a single kingdom, that is Plantae. What is that kingdom name, sir? Plantae. Therefore, Plantae, right, it is what, sir? It is a kingdom. Plantae, it is a kingdom. Sir, this kingdom is divided. Kingdom is divided. What is divided, sir? Kingdom is divided into two sub-kingdoms. What and what, sir? First one is Cryptogame. What is the first one, sir? Cryptogame. And second one is what, sir? Phanerogame. What is the second one, sir? Phanerogame. Therefore, kingdom is divided into sub-kingdoms. Okay. Sir, this Cryptogame sub-kingdom is with three divisions, no? With how many divisions? Three divisions. What are they? Thallophyta, Bryophyta, Pteridophyta. Sir, this Phanerogame is with how many divisions, sir? It is with how many divisions? One division, that is Spermatophyta. What it is, sir? Spermatophyta. Sir, this Spermatophyta division is with two subdivisions, no? Is with two subdivisions. What and what, sir? Gymnospermae and Angiospermae. What and what, sir? Gymnospermae and angiospermae. Like this, right? Largest group is divided into small groups. Still, these are divided into small groups. Sir, this division continues until we are going to get the smallest group, such as species. Sir, here we started with kingdom, we got subkingdom, then we got division, then subdivision, then class, subclass, series, order, family, genus, species. Therefore, like this we are going to divide until we get the smallest group. I think you understood, right? Therefore, first plants are classified. First plants are what, sir? Classified into few number of large groups. Few number of large groups. Okay, this large groups, this what? Large groups. These large groups are divided and subdivided. Divided and what, sir? Subdivided until smallest group. Until smallest group. Until smallest group such as what? Such as species is attained. Is this statement okay? Right? Therefore, first plants are classified into few number of large groups. These large groups are divided and subdivided until we get a smallest group such as what, sir? Species. We are discussing natural system of classification. Sir, in this classification, natural relationships are considered, but phylogenetic relations, that is evolutionary relations, were neglected, ignored. Okay. Sir, natural system of classification, right? Natural relations. Natural relationships considered, not considered, considered. Okay, but what are neglected or ignored, sir? But evolutionary. What, sir? Evolutionary. But evolutionary characters, evolutionary means phylogenetic, no? Evolutionary characters are ignored. Therefore, sir, your natural relationship considered, but evolutionary characters are ignored or neglected. Sir, best example for natural system of classification, I am speaking about example for natural system of classification is Bentham. Bentham and Hooker system of classification. What it is, sir? Bentham and Hooker system. Bentham and Hooker system of classification. This is an example for natural system of classification, right? Go for the next one. What it is? Phylogenetic system of classification. Phylogenetic system of classification. Now listen the statement. Artificial system of classification and a natural system of classification. These classifications were proposed before publication of Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. So, artificial system of classification and natural system of classification are called as a pre-Darwinian. Pre means before, no? Pre-Darwinian system of classifications. Pre-Darwinian system of classifications. Sir, Charles Darwin, he wrote a book by name Origin of Species. Before publication of this Origin of Species by Charles Darwin, artificial systems and natural systems of classifications were proposed. So this artificial and natural system of classifications were pre-Darwinian systems of classifications, whereas phylogenetic system of classification proposed after publication of Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. Before or after? After publication of Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. So this phylogenetic system of classification is post-Darwinian, post-Darwinian system of classifications. Okay, right? Therefore, what and what, sir? Artificial system of classification. Artificial and natural system of classifications. System of classifications were proposed before publication of Origin of Species. This is a book, Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. Before publication of Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. So artificial and natural system of classifications. So artificial and natural system of classifications are pre-Darwinian system of classifications. Pre-Darwinian system of classifications. They are before publication of Origin of Species, no? So pre-Darwinian, pre means before. Okay, right? Therefore, artificial and natural system of classification, these are pre-Darwinian system of classifications. Let us go for phylogenetic system of classification. What it is, sir? Phylogenetic system of classification. Phylogenetic system of classification is a post-Darwinian system of classification. It is a post-Darwinian system of classification. Why it is called as a post-Darwinian system of classification? As it is proposed or they are proposed after publication. After what? After publication of what? Origin of Species. What is this Origin of Species? It's a book name. Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. Okay, that's why we are calling this a phylogenetic system of classification as a post-Darwinian system of classifications. Sir, post-Darwinian system of classification. What it is? Phylogenetic system of classification. What is the meaning of phylogenetic? Evolutionary characters. Yes or no? Therefore, here evolutionary characters are considered. That's why this classification is called as phylogenetic system of classification. What are considered? Evolutionary characters. What are considered, sir? Evolutionary characters. Evolutionary characters are considered. Evolutionary characters are considered. So, called as a phylogenetic system of classification, because phylogenetic means nothing but evolutionary characters, no? So, called as a phylogenetic system of classification, so called as phylogenetic system of classification. Why? As evolutionary characters are considered. Evolutionary characters, phylogenetic characters. right? Sir, evolution, it may be either progressive or retrogressive. Evolution may be either progressive or retrogressive. Okay. Sir, in phylogenetic system of classification, which character is primitive, which character is advanced, that can be known. Therefore, primitive and advanced characters can be estimated. What can be estimated, sir? Primitive and advanced. Primitive and advanced characters can be known. What can be known, sir? Primitive and advanced characters can be known. What and what? Primitive and advanced characters can be known. Sir, in phylogenetic system of classification, while deciding position of a taxon, comprehensive picture of all the characters are considered. A comprehensive picture of all characters are considered while deciding the position of a taxon. Okay, right? Therefore, while deciding position, what, sir? Position of a taxon. While deciding position of a taxon, right? A comprehensive picture. A comprehensive picture of all characters. Comprehensive picture of all characters are considered. Comprehensive picture of all characters considered. Comprehensive picture of all characters are considered while deciding the position of a taxon, right? We are discussing phylogenetic system of classification, right? Sir, first phylogenetic system of classification, I am speaking about first phylogenetic system of classification. First phylogenetic system of classification proposed by Eichler. Who proposed the first phylogenetic system of classification, sir? Eichler. Okay. Sir, latest phylogenetic system of classification, APG. What is the full form of APG, sir? Angiospermic. Angiospermic phylogenetic group. This is the latest phylogenetic system of classification. What it is, sir? Latest. This is the latest phylogenetic system of classification. This is the latest phylogenetic system of classification. This is the latest phylogenetic system of classification, that is APG, angiospermic phylogenetic group. Okay, go for the next example for phylogenetic system of classification. Classification proposed by what, sir? Classification proposed by Engler and Prandtl. What are the scientist names? Engler and Prandtl. In their book by name, die, nature, Planzen, Familien. This is the name of the book written by Engler and Prantl. Therefore, classification proposed by Engler and Prantl in their book Die Nature, Planzen, Familien. Right. Now go for the next example for phylogenetic system of classification. Classification by Hutchinson. Classification by Hutchinson. Classification by Hutchinson. In his book, what is that book name, sir? In his book, Families of Flowering Plants. Families of which plants, sir? Flowering plants. Families of flowering plants. Therefore, see here, book written by Hutchinson, Families of Flowering Plants. Book written by Engler and Prantl, Die Nature, Planzen, Familien. Okay, all these are examples for phylogenetic system of classification, right? Now we are going to discuss Bentham and Hooker system of classification in detail. Okay, what it is? Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Bentham and Hooker system. Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Okay, sir, this Bentham and Hooker system of classification proposed by Bentham and Hooker, it is a natural system of classification. They classified flowering plants into three classes. Classified flowering plants into three classes. What are they, sir? Dicotyledone, Gymnospermae, Monocotyledone. These are three classes according to Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Okay. Therefore, Bentham and Hooker system of classification proposed by whom, sir? Bentham and Hooker. Proposed by Bentham and Hooker. Proposed by Bentham and Hooker. Okay, right. Sir, it is a natural system of classification. Yes or no? It is a natural system. It is a natural system of classification. It is a natural system of classification. Right? Sir, Bentham and Hooker. What are the scientists' names? Bentham and Hooker. What they did? Classified Bentham and Hooker classified flowering plants. Classified what, sir? Flowering plants. Classified flowering plants, right, into how many classes, sir? Three classes. Classified flowering plants into three classes in their book. In their book. What is that book name? Genera Planctarum. What is that book name, sir? Genera Planctarum. Genera Planctarum. Okay. Sir, what are the three classes, sir? What are the three classes? What are the three classes? Number one, Dicotyledone. What is the first one? Dicotyledone. Second one is a Gymnospermae. Gymnospermae. Third one is a Monocotyledone. Monocotyledonate. These are three classes according to Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Sir, this dicotyledonate, it is having 165, right, 165 families. This is according to Bentham and Hooker, 165 families. Gymnospermae is having 3 families. Monocotyledonate, it is having 34 families. 34 families. Therefore, total families how many, sir? 202 families. 202 families. But Bentham and Hooker, they used a word natural orders. Therefore, natural orders. Therefore, dicotyledonate with 165 natural orders. Natural orders. Okay, right. Sir, Gymnospermae with 3 natural orders. Monocotyledonate with 34 natural orders. Therefore, total natural orders are 202. At present, we are calling these natural orders as families. Therefore, natural orders means nothing but present day families. What is the meaning for this statement, sir? Bentham and Hooker, they called it as a natural order. At present, we are calling them as families, not natural orders. Therefore, natural orders means nothing but present day families. It means nothing but families. Therefore, how many natural orders according to Bentham and Hooker system of classification? How many natural orders, sir? 202 natural orders. This is general introduction for Bentham and Hooker system of classification, right? In the next session, right, we will complete this Bentham and Hooker system of classification. Until then, stay home, stay safe, keep on learning through ALPHORES e-learning. Thank you.